I woke up today in the mood for some card reading. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but every now and again I feel like referring to the cards, to the colors and the pictures to see what messages the universe has for us today. So today is one of those days, and I feel like maybe we can get some sort of a guidance or some sort of a interesting positive message that can help us to go through our life. As you know, all the messages, of course, are inside of us. So the primary source of information is always in the heart, is in intuition. So whenever you want to find out an answer to your question or some guidance, the best thing to do is, of course, to meditate, close your eyes and connect and just feel the energy of that question and feel what the message from the universe is. You can also connect through energy work. That's one of my favorite ways of connecting to the universal energies, through my hands, when we work with the hands and when we find the unique vibration between the hands and ask questions to this vibration and find out the answers this way. This is also possible. But I know that many people actually like devices and like different external objects to connect to, which is also fine. It's also another way. As always, we are going to spend a moment to connect, and I'm going to choose 3 cards today, very spontaneously, very intuitively, of course, without preparation. And I will just feel, okay, what kind of messages come there for you, for me, for everybody. First I'll take out the cards, and first I'll show you the 3 cards turning backwards so you can sense which card you feel mostly drawn to. The messages that come, they may just reflect different aspects of our life. They may be not directly related to that question that you asked, but maybe they will cover another question. Because you know, sometimes we are very fixated on a certain part of our life, let's say our relationships, our friendships, our career, the money, anything, health, and it is good and it is wonderful, but sometimes maybe the answer is a little bit from another door, so we need to walk around in the corridor and knock and see maybe there is a connection in another aspect of our life. Okay, what do I sense? I like this card. Okay, number 1. I think this is number 2, something interesting, meaningful. I think this is number 3. Okay, great, let's see. Okay, this is our first card, called the Queen. Oh my God, what a beautiful, beautiful card. Amazing. So I feel that this card is some sort of a celebration in your life, some sort of an achievement, acknowledgement of who you are. Maybe you came to the point that you're ready now to receive the gifts that you were always waiting for. Maybe you've done something in the past, this life or past life, and now it's time to receive the energy, whatever you've invested in your timeline now. It should be coming back to you. I can see this bag here near the lady, and I think this bag has some goods and even a butterfly next to the bag. So I think that this is a very lucky, nice sign that there is something good. There is a fortune of some sort coming to you soon, and it may be monetary fortune, or it may be just an appreciation, some sort of an other gift in your life. Could well be that you've spent a lot of time helping other people or doing good things for others, maybe your relatives or friends or just strangers in your life, that you've been kind and helpful. And maybe now it's the time to reap the fruit, so to speak, of the good actions that you managed to do. Maybe earlier in this life, maybe some time ago, maybe even in a past life, but I feel that you are about to enter a very nice space, and maybe you will get even more than you planned to get. Maybe you didn't even think that you're gonna get some more things. Maybe your imagination allows a fraction of it, but in fact I can see in this card that the amount of presents that you're about to have is immense. And there is this monkey sitting here. What an interesting, fabulous monkey. It's a kind of a mysterious monkey, and it's pointing to the lady, so it's pointing maybe towards you as a symbol to look inside of yourself and to always shift your attention back to yourself. I'm feeling a message that maybe sometimes you may get a little bit distracted in the outside world and maybe look at other people and other people's achievements, what they've done on their path. But the monkey and the card is telling you to look back into yourself and your powers and your gifts. Look how the lady is opening her arms, beautiful, and she's completely fulfilled and completely confident on her path. She knows she's doing a really good job, whatever she's doing, and she completely believes in her power and in the moment. So if you ever feel that maybe you are getting distracted, and if you ever put too much attention into other people, maybe it's a little sign that you could bring the awareness back to yourself, and that should even more multiply the grandeur of the gifts that you are about to receive from the universe. I think this card is inviting us to celebrate ourselves. You need to celebrate who you are, celebrate your kindness, celebrate all the acts of kindness that you've ever done in this life. Maybe you've forgotten how nice you are and how nice you've been to other people. Maybe you've done something and it just went into the past. But maybe you can have a look again at those lovely things that you have achieved and how you made other people feel, and just bring them together like a collection. Maybe in this book, the lady is holding a collection of the gifts that she has and that she shared with other people in her life. And maybe it's worth writing such a book just for your own power, for your own confidence, for knowing how wonderful you are. And look how all the people are celebrating the success with the lady. There's a girl playing a violin, and she's very humble and very quiet, but she is there for sure, and she knows she should be there. So it almost reminds me that the appreciation is always there, that it doesn't maybe always show itself. Maybe it's not always coming to you the way that you expect, but somewhere in the background there is this energy of appreciation. And if you tap into it, if you know there is this girl playing violin, metaphorically so, there is this vibration of appreciation in the universe for you, then more things will come. And there is this man, a painter. What a lovely man. He's wearing red shoes and he's all very stylish, and he holds a palette with different colors and a paintbrush, and he looks with admiration at the lady, at the queen. And this is your admirers, but I feel that maybe it's like an energy admirers. Maybe there are energies in your life who love you. Maybe there are like orbs or beings of light who are always around you and who are clapping and applauding you for every achievement that you've done or every little thing that you've done. You need to praise yourself, and you need to find the good things about yourself, that you need to always look for the good things within you. Criticism is to be put aside, and celebration of your power and who you are is to be put in front. And remember that appreciation can come in so many different ways. And even if somebody in your life is not appreciating your actions, it doesn't mean that it's not working in your favor or in their favor. It only means that the universe has the potential of showing its kindness through many different ways. Some of them are energetic ways, some of them are to be manifested a bit later, but they're all there. You need to trust this process. It is all there happening for you. There's another bird and an owl and a fish. You definitely got some abundance coming. There is something great coming into your life. And I feel that the message is, as soon as you appreciate your grand self and your kindness and acts of kindness that you've done in the past, it's going to be an explosion of magic and creative, powerful gifts in your life. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, this is our second card, Fairy Godmother. She's so interesting. What a great card. Again, another feminine card. Interestingly, which came through one after another. So this lady, Fairy Godmother, she's floating above the ground, and she's in between two birch trees, which have eyes looking at her. How fascinating. And there are some rays of sunshine in the back, and there are two wonderful animals, like maybe deer, looking around, maybe protecting the lady. Maybe they're working together with the lady. Maybe they like the energy, so they appear when the lady is there. The Fairy Godmother. And she's got a lot of wonderful objects all around her skirt. Flying objects. There is a frog, there is a teapot, there is a glove, I think a mirror, a watch, a brush. This is so interesting. And some sort of a magic wand. It's a magical lady. I can feel that, okay, two messages. So first of all, that magic is coming into your life for sure. You're about to manifest some magic. It's when you're floating, this is when the magic is accelerating. It's when you're going above the ground and you believe in yourself a lot, so you can float, levitate above the ground. This is when all these magical objects start appearing from your bag. And this is when your life is starting to take a completely different turn, a very pleasant, positive turn. I feel that the message is believe in yourself, believe in your power, believe that you can change things. I can see the dice here as well. Is it a domino or a dice? Some small things. This lady is in power. This lady is in control. And she trusts herself so much that she can easily levitate and she can do whatever magic that she wants in her life. Playfulness and trust and belief are the key elements that are going to help you to manifest your magic now. And you never know what is possible. I feel like this lady, she doesn't know what's in her bag. Every time there may be different objects coming out and surprising her. All wonderful, magical objects. And so are you. You don't know how much magic you can manifest. You can only imagine one certain thing in your life, but maybe there is much more that is possible. So we gotta maintain the state of magic. We gotta maintain this frequency of belief in magic and levitation. It's almost like the dreams when you're flying, when you go off the ground and you're flying and you really believe that this is possible. This is the same thing. You gotta trust it. You gotta find something which makes you feel magical and really press on this button more and more and more until it becomes a reality, a normal thing for you, like a normality, so to speak. So maybe every day you can start with a magical practice and maybe play with a magic wand or imagine beautiful things coming into your life. Or just play, just have fun, and then try and maintain this energy throughout the day. See how long you can hold it until this magic really starts to happen. I think the message is also to take the life less seriously and take it more as a game and believe in the abundant source of things. Kind of open the mind and believe that there can be more. There can be things that you are not imagining yet. This card is kind of similar to the Queen, but in a different way. Whereas the Queen is celebrating the achievements, the Queen is celebrating her grandeur, her power. This one is more orientated at magic. It's the vibration of magic that is calling you. I think it's calling you and it's inviting you to step on its path. It's telling you, look, you gotta do it now. You got nothing to lose, but you may have an amazing path waiting for you, so why don't you start now? Now the third card is the Wild Beast. Wow, what a card. This is like, now it's the epitome of masculine energy. There have been two strong feminines, now there is the real masculine power. I love it. This is so beautiful. I know it may look like it's a bit dark or it's a bit heavy, but I think it's a great energy. I think this is a fighter. This is a person who really believes in themselves and really believes in the things that he believes in, so to speak, and his mindset. He trusts his power and he trusts his cause in this life. So the message from this card is whatever you're fighting for, metaphorically, whatever you are trying to put into your life and maybe give to other people, stick to it and stick to maybe proving your point and maybe staying on that course that you've chosen in this life. Don't give up. Maybe some people will not understand you. Maybe some people will not believe you. And maybe they'll think you're crazy, like this guy. Here he looks wild, isn't he? He's the wild beast. But I feel that this is a positive message and that through persistence, through being obstinate and maybe sometimes even stubborn on sticking to your way, to your belief, it will eventually work out and the wings will appear and the butterfly will appear. I've read this card before, but under different circumstances, and this time I don't feel what I felt from it before. Today I feel that this card is about being yourself and being okay with being yourself and trusting that vigor and that passion about your belief system that you have inside of you. Because you're unique. You're unique the way that you are. And if you're going to stick to your chosen way, to your goals, to what you want to achieve in this life, it is going to work out. And he's very grounded, this guy. It's amazing. Look at his feet, these beastie feet. They're so strong. They're strong with the earth, the lovely, lovely claws, paws. He's holding 2 clubs, and yes, he does look like he wants to fight, but I think he fights for the good, and he fights for his own power, for things that he believes in. I feel that this could be related to the situation we're in the world right now, and we've been in for the past couple of years. I think that people who understand what's going on and people who see things beyond what we're being shown, they need to keep their belief, and they need to continue sort of pushing their thoughts, maybe not in an aggressive way, maybe not in a kind of annoying way, but we need to stick to what we trust in, because there's so many illusions now and so many energies that are trying in a way to distract our attention, and technology and things like that. It's really, really dissolving our frequency and distracting our minds to many different subjects. So maybe the person who you chose to be some years ago is the real you, and maybe you need to stick to that person. And it's okay if somebody sometimes sees you as a mad person or as a wild person, but that's you, that's your power. And look, he's okay. Yes, he looks strange. Yes, he's got this beard and he's got this funny hair made of plants, and he's half person, half a beast, but he's also got wings, and he's got his place in the world. And even if you're different, even if other people see you as different, so what? So what? They can label you in any way that you want. That is their decision, it is their minds, it is their belief system. You are unique and you're beautiful just the way you are. Doesn't matter how it is being perceived in the world. I think this card is a lot about inner strength. Just be strong. Be strong in what you believe in. It will work out. Things will work out. Things will turn your way. Even if somebody's trying to play with your tail and compromise you a little bit or challenge you, hey, you got your clubs, you've got your power. Maybe this is great to go through a different set of emotions. You'll come out a very knowledgeable, deep, evolved soul. Because everything, this juxtaposition, it works. The world is made like this. So maybe exploring different energies, both sides of the world, is okay. It is fine. I think it's a very raw, lovely energy, very kind of grounded energy. It's okay to be wild. Be wild if you want to.
That was interesting, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. Interesting messages. I loved every card. How unusual. Sometimes cards come and I like most of them, but some of them are a bit more boring or a bit less interesting. But this time, I think every card was so powerful. I think this reading is the epitome of your power. Whichever card you chose, the universe is trying to tell you, believe in yourself and your power. You are the one. You are the one you need to trust. You're the one you need to really look deep within and observe and notice and trust your power and really acknowledge your power, acknowledge who you are in this life. From whichever aspect you approach it, really, it's the same message. It just has a slightly different variation. So the first one was, look at the queen. She's amazing. She's holding herself like this, closing her eyes. She completely trusts herself. And she's already done something. I think this is the card for those of you who already achieved something and you've done something in the past, as I've said, maybe something good for other people, maybe some sort of achievement. I feel that this could be related to a past life as well. But it's like the accumulation of goodness, of good karma, if you like, that you've done, and now you're ready to receive the gifts. And it's kind of asking you to start noticing the gifts around you, that they're there, even if they haven't manifested yet. Sometimes things look like, ooh, they haven't yet manifested. Where are they? Where are my presents from the universe? But just believe that they're coming. And as you know, sometimes things take time to be manifested. And First they become real on an energy level and start vibrating, and then the universe puts more and more and more, and then it grows into, wow, one big present for you. So something is coming. I feel that the message is just keep still and completely believe and trust. It's coming. You are about to receive something good, and a lot of something good. I feel that this is the message. And Fairy Godmother, oh my god, I love her. She's so cool. Do you like it? It's amazing. I feel that just jump, close your eyes, believe in magic, and stay there. Don't change the vibration. Don't change. Don't give in to any distractions or anything that is trying to look like it's not magical. There are things now in the world which look like they're not magical, yes. And it's very easy to give in to this vibration. But as you may know, a lot of these things are an illusion, and the world is an illusion in general. And even our own life is an illusion. It's like a reflection of some one big energy, which sometimes gets reflected in a proper way, sometimes it gets reflected in a distorted way, depending on how we look at this one big energy. So it's really important how we perceive ourselves and how we perceive the world. It's important how we look at the reality, because from how we look at the reality determines how the reality is going to look at us. So I feel that there is this quantum message about this card, that maybe reassess, revalue how you're looking at yourself and the world and what's happening, and see if you can add a bit of magic to it, and see if you can believe it so much that you are going to levitate. Because I'm sure you've reached those states before. You know, we've all been there. We've all been in the days which are just amazing. Maybe an hour that is amazing. Maybe we're spending this lovely time with a friend. Maybe we just done something amazing. Maybe we received a good offer and we're flying. Oh yeah. Can we keep that state? Can we keep, and can we open our mind to receive even more? Can we believe that our reality can change? Despite everything that may be happening to us or in the world, can we open our mind and can we redesign it? And can we allow, wow, more goodness to come? I feel that this is a beautiful lesson, and it's kind of feels scary sometimes to think, oh, can we really believe that maybe the world is an illusion? Maybe things can change, because we think, oh my God, what if I'm a bad person if I think that? What if, no, maybe I need to suffer, maybe I need to, stick to these energies. Feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? What if we let go of this thought? What if we just let it go for a moment and just imagine that everything is fine? Just imagine that magic is here already. Just imagine that, yes, we can readjust the energy, we can turn all those wheels, and the universe will start to vibrate differently. How about that? And then our question and our job is to keep the state of magic flowing, because it's when we keep it, then we begin to really enter this dimension. So now let's take this energy of magic by the hand, and together let's step into the magical dimension through staying in this frequency. And the last card, the wild beast. I love this card. Maybe it's me, maybe I like the guy, but he looks just so sweet and so powerful, and I feel like this is a good message, I remember taking this card before for readings, and I think it had a slightly different energy before when I took it out. And today it's just like, oh my God, so cute, so powerful, so trusting himself. Yes, he's a bit belligerent. Yeah, he's holding the club, but he knows he's doing the right thing, and he knows that he's moving in the right direction. And I feel it's like, trust yourself, trust your path, trust the path that maybe you've chosen several years ago. Maybe there was a moment in your life you were going down that road and you knew that was the right thing. Kind of go back to that self, go back to that strength that is inside of you, to the strong person that you are or were, and re-access that warrior, the positive light warrior that you are. And yes, and do this again and show the world. And the world at the moment is a bit crazy, as you may have noticed. And the world really likes to put labels on people, and the amount of labels they put on us now is incredible. And I just find it really limiting. It's so limiting, the illnesses that they put on people, the mental illnesses that they say, the amount of things oh, this person is this is mad, this is crazy, this is a narcissist, this is attention deficit. All that is just, why do we have to stick to these labels? Why do we have to put ourselves in these narrow points? So whatever way other people are perceiving you, it doesn't really absolutely matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. And I think we should just kind of, you know, extend those limits and never put ourselves in any kind of brackets or any kind of commas, you know, because there's no point in doing that, because then we begin to vibrate differently and we begin to kind of adjust to a different frequency than we are. No, we need to find the strength and we need to find the power. And even if it looks like sheer madness, great. Yeah, let's be crazy, let's be mad. I like that. So maybe there is a wild beast in you somewhere. Is there? Maybe you can talk to the wild beast and ask what he or she wants and what they would like to create in this life and how they would like to manifest what they want. And just be okay with who you are. And even if sometimes you have an emotion or negative emotion or anger, it's okay. It's fine. This is who we are. We're learning together. We are exploring this world, and the beauty is different. Beauty can be different. Beauty can be in this wild energy as well. That's what I feel. I feel it's a friendly energy, actually. So our 3 cards, this is magical. I'm gonna keep them on my table for some time because I think that they have a good vibe, and I think that they work as a team in collaboration. So whichever card you pick today, it's good, it's great, and know that maybe other cards have a message for you too. It's ultimately a message from yourself to yourself. This is just a reflection of maybe what you've already been feeling, maybe a confirmation, maybe something just to say, oh yes, that's me, that's me. So see it as an empowerment from yourself, because you are these cards, you are this video, you are me in a way, I am you. Everything is one, it's one big consciousness. So if you've chosen to see this video today and if it resonates with you, maybe that part of you is ready to come out, and maybe that part of you is ready to dance and have fun and have magic. And let's be open to magic. Let's be open to miracles, because why not? Why not? You know, there are, at the moment, I think the educational level on earth is quite high. So we are presented lots of lessons and lots of opportunities to learn. Yeah, great, but let's keep our magic and let's not deter from who we really are inside, because this is our power. And I believe that things can happen within very short time if we really, really activate the magic inside of us that we already have, and we already have. Lots of love to you for today. Enjoy your day and see you very soon.